I'm Carolina Eick. I play the theremin, and in this lesson series I'm showing you how you can learn to play a major scale on the theremin in 12 simple steps using the theremin technique that I developed. This is lesson number 8. If this is the first video you're watching, you might want to go back and watch lesson number 1 first. I will leave the link to the playlist in the description below. Theremin lesson 8, adjusting finger position 5. Today we're going to learn how to adjust finger position 5 and practice some exercises with these positions. So remember, finger position 5 until now is just an approximate finger position. We will now use sound to adjust the finger position to the note. First of all, make sure you have properly tuned. Lowest note is at your body. Then you adjust the octave to your hand. And when you've done that, we will go to position 8 with the basic position of the arm and close the fingers slowly until you hear a fourth below the octave. If you continue that to position 1, you will play octave, fifth, and the basic note. So now let's check if the 5 is the approximate position. Maybe you don't need to change much, but if you feel like maybe your hand needs to be a bit more open to reach the note or a bit more closed, then just adjust that and remember that feeling in your hand. Now let's go back and forth between 8, the original 5 or the new 5. And do that first with a glissando, so you hear all the notes in between, so you make sure you hit the note, and afterwards let's separate the notes. First let's play it a bit faster and then separate the notes. You can do that a couple of times and then also move from the new 5 or maybe the original 5 to position 1. So you go back and forth between these 3 positions. Always start from position 8. It's much harder to go from 1 to 5. So just play 8-5-1, 8-5-1. First legato, tie all notes together and then separate it. And if you're a bit out of tune, don't worry. Don't judge yourself. Just remember, how did you feel? Like, what was the difference? Yeah, maybe your hand was a bit more tight this time, or maybe a bit more relaxed. Just try to feel your hand and try to get an understanding of your muscles and on the movements you have with your hand. Try to get the right feeling for it. It's all about getting the feeling here, because in the end, it's your positions, it's your frame, so you have to rely on your body, on your hand. That's all for today. Until next time, practice position 8, 5 and 1, octave, fifth and basic note until you feel comfortable with it. Learning an instrument is never easy, and of course this is just an introduction to theremin technique. If you want to learn more techniques in depth, I recommend you buy my Theremin method book. You can find the link in the description of this video. In the next lesson, you are going to learn finger position 7 and 6. I will see you then.